Especially if y'all don't even got no, y'all don't know each other. Y'all ain't got no dialogue, no nothing. So you
So
gotta
you,
do something.
so
Make it.
you,
You gotta do something that's gonna make you, look across the room. You gotta do something.
Something like what though? What you gotta do?
It just depends on the place, the scenario. I mean, of course, you're gonna be you, gonna be authentic, authentically you, you know. But it just depends on the scenario.
What
okay.
Then
about
again,
you,
you,
Marco? See,
Listen, we're not asking me questions.
I want to
you got,
know.
got to answer.
I like that answer though, CJ. You said you got to
Mhm.
do something. You got to put yourself out there,
Right,
and then you could be comfortable, and then like be like, okay, I can be myself. But I like
right,
my answer too, though, because you can't show up as somebody else. You got
right,
to show up as you.
right.
Because you don't show up as you, then when y'all get knee deep in a relationship, and they be like, who is this person? Like,
Mhm.
Mark, this one, like, who this one? Like, what's going on?
I agree. So, I would say to make a positive first impression, like I agree with Maya. Be authentically yourself. I mean, first impression is the lasting impression, they say. So, if you make a good first impression, but I'm not. I mean, if I'm actually looking, but that's not something I'm into right now. I'm not in the dating game right now. So my eyes, I don't have no nothing out there that I want to catch. So, but if I want to make a positive first impression, honestly, I don't know what I would do except be myself. That's all you can do.
CJ, what you gonna do to make a positive first impression? What you doing?
Um, Positive first impression.
How you
Uh,
getting them to see you?
like I said, it just depends on the scenario. Like, okay,
So
be a scenario.
sing, right? Do it.
Okay, no, yeah, give me a scene. I'm gonna tell you how
All
to do it.
right. You at a little kickback. It's a little shorty across the way. She with her people.
Right.
You kind of you kind of with your people,
Okay.
but you ain't trying to walk up to her with a group of people. So you just like sit back, but it's a chill vibe. It ain't a
Mm.
lot of you know what I mean. So what you doing in that situation to be seen by her? She with her girls, you with your people. What you doing?
Okay, so first of all, is this a saved answer or is this the realistic
This
answer?
this you. This what CJ gonna do.
Oh,
DJ.
This what CJ gonna do.
okay. So boom. Okay. Kickbacks are very I would say it's much more intimate than a party because it's kind of, kickbacks are much smaller than parties. So dialogue is going to be had, kind of with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Very easy to talk to people. So, and most times you got the music going, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of wait, especially when they start playing those bangers, everybody start, singing together. Boom, she's singing maybe. You think you can sing? Throw a little joke in there. You think you can sing or something? Okay, I hear you. Boom. What type of music you like? Dialogue. Bow. I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? Pressure. Because obviously she already, you feel me? She gave me the answer without even saying it because she looked at me after I said it, checked me out already. If she thought I was ugly or something, or not attracted or not impressed, it'd have been kind of like, oh no, excuse me. But the fact that she gave me that, a little extra, then we can see if we impress each other, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So then you just start opening dialogue and then just talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little dialogue. Not too much though. Don't be creepy. You know what I'm saying? Don't start asking weird questions.
What's
Just
a weird question?
weird questions is trying to get into too personal.
Too
Personal questions.
soon.
Too
I,
soon. So how many
Yeah, I
boyfriends?
agree.
That's weird.
I feel
That's
it.
weird. You worried about that. You just worried about impressing me right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my take. And then you can start acting like yourself because your personality, the way you dress, personality, all that's going to come out because it's just you. It's authentically you. I ain't saying,
Mhm.
like Maya said, be yourself, talk like yourself, joke around like yourself, however you do it. But, to impress somebody, you know, just pop out a little bit. Let
I
her
like
know that. Let him know that, I got my eye on you.
that.
That's
Wow.
mine.
I like that. What you think, Maya?
think it definitely depends on the situation and scenario. But for me, I'm just gonna be like I just gonna be deluxe. Like I ain't got no other choice but to be me. Like, I'm a definitely depending on the situations, I will definitely observe. I'm gonna definitely observe the thing. Like, like especially if I see somebody, like only thing it gotta take, well, I ain't gonna say only thing it gotta take, but if a man smell good, baby,
Baby.
that's it. Baby,
Mhm.
I be in
Woo-hoo.
the middle. I could be in the middle of talking like, girl, yeah, and you can't believe you just went to the
Right,
my
that turn,
boy, that turn, baby. But
that
then you
means
know
you
what, you
smell
get tripped up
good.
with that because you could got people who smell good and then they don't look how they smell like, so they don't just add up. But I don't know, like I really feel like it depends on the situation, little scenario. Like I'm definitely going to observe. I'm definitely gonna look. I'm be like, okay, okay. Then I might like if I see something that I can like possibly say without sounding corny, then I'll like say something. But if not, I just be like, hey, like okay, then I see you, like, and I try. I joke, but then otherwise, I'm just like, I'm just gonna smile and just observe.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Hey, we got comments over here. We got Elizabeth. We got Mama Hope. She said it's all how you give that look in that setting for me. Right. Everybody know that look, that stare, that one
Oh,
look.
that look!
That,
You get
that one
that
look.
shoulder.
That one look be like, right.
Hey,
That and then that slow
yes.
stare.
That's
Hey,
back your little eyes a little
every
bit.
time. And then
You just,
Elizabeth said, a man that looks good and has amazing scent. Golly, man.
yeah, that's
Fact.
what's it. It's
That's
the
why
scent, baby.
look good, smell good, feel good. You good.
Literally.
Okay.
And
Lonzo said that's that we effect. Like,
that weed effect.
no.
We.
Yeah,
Oh,
what you say? I'm on
oh,
that what?
W-E, like we.
oh.
Okay, I was like,
My bad, my bad. But anyway, I'm gonna let Marco.
That
He been trying to ask the last question for the last 2 minutes. So let me go ahead and let him. But he's talking about me real bad afterwards. Okay, go ahead.
How important is communication in the early stages of dating, and what communication strategies work best? I'm gonna go ahead and answer this for myself real quick because I done feel on a lot because of my communication. So I found to realize that communication can be very, 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 very important. But how you supposed to do that if you like? How you supposed to work that out if you busy and you really just ain't got the time to effectively communicate because of how much a person wants you to communicate. Are they
Mm,
are they supposed to is that like how is that conversation supposed to be held? Is that supposed to be held like in the first starting stages of dating? Or like do you wait until it's like they address like yo communication sucks? What's going on? How would y'all like effectively, handle that?
But
oh, I
my
don't like people telling me what to do at the
Right.
beginning. That's too
my
soon.
question, I got a question though, because what is terrible communication? Are you just not texting back or not calling, or are you just not talking about nothing?
Like, them good morning texts and stuff like that. I don't like all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
corny for me because that wear off.
yeah.
Good morning.
Right.
But
Good morning.
I feel like it's necessary though, because I mean, especially if you interested in that person and the person interested in you, not doing that, it's like, dang, now you're getting mixed signals of are they really interested in you or not? Because you can't answer a simple, good morning, good
So
morning
you
back.
morning texts are necessary.
It's definitely necessary because I mean, y'all don't know each other, so what up? You can't just be sarcastic like you are, or just be like a comedian like you are in the mornings or whatever you do. Have
Uh,
the attitude, wake up in the morning, not want to text because how they supposed to know?
Right.
And
say
then they're
this
guessing.
from the natural comedian.
Fact, but
He
still,
said from the natural comedian.
but like even if I like be sarcastic or be funny, I say good morning or just say something. It might not be taken serious, like, huh? Like, why are you saying good morning like that? I'm just saying, but I feel like it's necessary.
Okay.
Those good morning texts are necessary.
No, just
How you doing?
those little texts. Yes, those are
Yeah, I ain't
definitely.
gonna lie because that make you know that let you know that person is like think about you.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
kind of important. that's important in the beginning, a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know. I think I don't know, Mike. What you think?
I think communication is always important. Like I really feel like it's important. Like for you to know somebody you know, but I feel like that's on a level of if you like the person. Like if you just talking to somebody just to be talking to them and they hit you with a good morning, you're like, all right. Like it's like if you want like if that person call your phone, you gonna be if you're interested in them, you're gonna be, oh yes, yes, what's up? What's going on? Like waiting for them to text back. But if it's somebody who you don't really like you ain't really interested in, like y'all talking, but you like, I'm weighing out my options. And of course, I feel like with that, you gonna be like, whatever, like you ain't gonna communicate. But if it's something you want, then of course you gonna communicate. I need that. I need that communication. I need to know, like, okay, because I don't like my time being wasted. So I need to make
Mhm.
sure, like, we gonna communicate, we talking, and it is what it is.
Are these over the phone
Somebody,
conversations, these FaceTime conversations, text messages? Like, what's more important to you? Would you prefer like a text message, long talks over the phone, or like I said, FaceTime? What y'all prefer?
Me, I prefer FaceTime,
Yeah, me
especially like
too.
after we done already had a couple good mornings. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a FaceTime, especially if we already seen each other a couple times in person. I
Yeah,
don't like. I like texting. It's cool. I do it because it's necessary. Because it's a form of communication.
yeah.
But texting, a conversation on texting take too long. Whereas I can say, "Good morning. How are you? Good, and I'm good." That take 10 seconds when you're on Facetime. Texting that take 10 minutes. By the end, I don't woke up, brushed my teeth. I'm back. I'm in the car on my way to work. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was good until I found out my tire was flat. Now it's bad.
Right.
Well,
I feel you.
Mhm.
Somebody said it's cool, but not when it's the most like it's the most thing you can say throughout the day. Like good morning, beautiful, grand rising queen.
oh yeah,
That's so annoying. That's the type of good morning I'm talking about. Like miss me. Like please stop.
oh yeah,
Who,
that's
Out
weird.
of grand rising. Somebody
That's
said they understand what you're saying, CJ,
who said
and they
that.
love a good FaceTime. And they said they think that text messages are good for check-ins. I agree.
Mm,
Like just a quick boom boom. But yeah, after a little while, Miss Hope said, "I want to hear your voice." Right?
yeah, fact.
Yeah. Actually, if somebody texts me, like you got like 2 days,
what's
not
she
even two
about?
days.
If she ain't dated in years,
Mind your business. Your mama got her own life. Mind your business. Anyway, you text me straight. If I don't hear from your voice in 2 days, like when we first talking, like you don't pick up the phone, we don't got out on the phone, I'm gone. Cause that's too long for me. Like pick up the phone. Like especially we done right. She said get off your mama. You don't know Miss Hope can have her own life. Sis she can be Stella. Leave her alone. Um,
just saying.
but yeah. But I do have a question though, because these questions are kind of like directed. I don't know. They bring up another question for me. How many people do you date at a time? And if you date more than one person at a time, are you dating them all like this? Or you dating them, or you dating the one that you really like this? Because we know we all got that one. We might be talking to a couple people, but we all got that one.
See, and
you
that
just
conversation.
Or
answered
we
it.
got them two that we like, oh, I really like, but if you know what I mean, if you know.
Man, listen, in my personal opinion, this is a dog eat dog world. This is the game. You feel me? You can talk to as many people as you want, but then when you start talking, you just know you can't invest in everybody. But then when
Mhm.
you narrow it down to the top four, then you narrow it down to the top two. And if you're taking it serious, I'm sorry, man, I'm gonna go with the other one. That's the game.
So how do you address that?
Just be honest.
Yeah, I tell
Hmm.
people like when I'm
Yeah,
dating, if I'm dating multiple
yeah.
people, like and dating for me ain't just like dating for me. We talking, we going out to eat. Like it's just like I got a friend I could go to the mall with. I got a friend I could go
Hmm.
watch movies with. Like everybody got that person, but it's like I'll tell them like I'm like this is what I believe for dating is with like this is how I believe dating is. And then when I say that, some people be looking like what, like man, you crazy. But I'm like no, like I just really feel like that because if I invest all my time in you and then you don't even like you ain't even feeling me like the way I'm feeling you, or it just be something else, I've been wasting my time. I can't get that time back. So no,
CJ
All,
I'm
said the
done.
top four. Dang, like
it's
this the
all it's
NCAA
it's
tournament shit.
it's dog eat dog world.
This like the final four. This like the countdown. Like we got
Well,
Sweet 16. Then we got the what's after that? Sheesh.
I
Yo,
mean,
Mal.
I'm young. I'm young too. So, yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
are. You are. And I mean, you should have your options. I agree,
yeah.
especially at your age. Like you just
Okay,
should.
important to have a dating strategy. Do you have a dating strategy, or is it just do you just be spontaneous?
Uh,
Like,
both.
what type of strategies or have you found to be effective?
So for me, I like to I like to do a lot of scenario based stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Um, I like to see how competitive you are. I like to see how you react to certain things. Going in certain environments and seeing how you is. Like it's a lot of scenario based stuff that I just kind of pay close attention to. Like if we go to Dave and Buster's and we played a little basketball game and I beat you and you just shut down and then you ready to go home, that's a red flag. But also that's a green because you're competitive. But I don't know. It's it's a strategy to it because I mean that's what you're dating for to see if you like the person or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Maya?
I definitely my strategy is see when you get mad, how you is when you get mad. I like the little
What you do to
ruffle the
see if they get
feathers.
mad? What you
I just
do?
like it. I just say different stuff. Like I just say sometimes I say different stuff. Some things I may even do different, like just to like ruffle some feathers, just to see like okay, like is he gonna hit me? Like is this Ike and Tina or like you know what I'm saying? I really want to see like. And it don't like, of course, it ain't never happened to that point. But I'm just saying, I really go to the point where it's like I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, so I can see how you react when you mad. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna like be all like emotional and then hold a grudge and like you know what I'm saying? I really be trying to see how you are, and then I also like to see like because like for me, a big turn off is men that's jealous. Like men that are
Mhm.
jealous, like or like I just can't like so I just like some stuff I will do like unintentional just to see like okay, let me see if like this what's up with this and then like I may do other things but I definitely my top is to see how you are under pressure.
For
I
sure.
like that. I like that a lot. Dang, Audrey said like Ike and Tina. My bad, Audrey. I see you now. I had to go on my page, but she been commenting over here for a little minute. But Maya, in regards to your comment, she said Ike and Tina laughing emoji. Maya be out here testing people to their limits.
Yeah,
What's
I'm like, hold
Sherelle?
Huh?
What's your strategy?
We gonna skip that question. And
What's your strategy?
we gonna skip that. I mean, honestly, it just depends. I don't know, like CJ said, like just scenario based stuff. I want to see how you are in certain atmospheres, certain things. How you are with kids is huge for me. And then how your relationships with different people matter. How's your relationship with your mom, your dad? How many friends do you have? That's important because if you want to know people, I ain't got no friends. I hate people. Well, let me move. Let me go on somewhere else because
on.
that sounds a little crazy to me. We too old for that.
Yes, for sure.
So that's that's basically my strategy.
Got you. Is family oriented individuals important for y'all?
Yes, for
Absolutely.
sure.
100%.
That was a
100%.
question up at we was having the lunch or dinner on Sunday, and that was a question that was brought up. Is family important? And yeah, that is. I believe it is too. I believe so.
Audrey said asking the right questions is huge, and it is. And yeah, Maya, you got a lot of people in your amen corner. They agree with you. Like for real. Elizabeth says she feel like people in our generation so quick to be in a relationship, they throw all their eggs in one basket. I agree, and that's something I had to learn over time. Like you really got to spread it out a little bit.
You
Can't
do.
put all your like you don't want to waste your time.
Facts.
And then you cutting off your people, and then this person over here acting a fool. Then you got to go back to them. Like, dang, we all done been there. Don't act like we haven't. You done
Right.
cut off people for somebody, and then yeah. But anyway, um,
TJ had brought up something, so we gonna circle back to kind of like what he was talking about being too personal. So how can an individual navigate the balance between being assertive and respecting personal boundaries in dating? So,
Just what you said, boundaries.
yeah.
Boundaries are important. I think you got to set those from day one almost with people. You got to let them know what you have to let people know your boundaries ASAP up front, especially in dating. Because if not, yeah, it'll
Can there
be like NASCAR. They'll be running all over you.
Bruh.
can there be too many boundaries?
I don't know, Maya, what you think? Can it be too many boundaries?
Um, I don't know. And the reason why I say I don't know because I think it just depends on the person. Like why it may be the person to feel like why are you setting so many boundaries? Like it may feel and a person may feel like that on the opposite end is because they're trying to go through them boundaries, but you like no no no. So to them it may seem like it's too many boundaries for them, but for you it's just like okay this is my boundaries because a boundary is a boundary. Like it's boundaries. I'm like, I don't care that I'm not gonna let you cross. But some people like, man, I would have been did that. I would have been like, just in general. So I just feel like it's the person. It depends on the person who is trying to get through the boundaries. Like, where they doing too much? It's too many boundaries. Like, no, they're just my boundaries that you're not agreeing with.
Yeah.
And for people who not used to boundaries, they feel like it's a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Maya, what's some boundaries you set in dating?
Boundaries. I said it when I'm dating for sure. You will not meet my child. You will not meet my child until like
Period.
I'm very like till it's like it's us. Like to I like I've never dated someone who has met my child. Um, I it's just like my with my child when it comes to kids. It's a big no for me. You ain't about to be uncle. You not about to be Lulu. Like no, I don't play them games when it comes to kids. Um, I got a list. I got a list of boundaries. Like it's just certain. It really just depends. But my child is my number one for sure. Boundary.
Yeah, that's a big one. Somebody just said that's the big one. Miss Hope said usually someone that has been hurt has more boundaries than others. How y'all feel about that?
I
Yeah.
mean, I
I can
guess.
see.
Yeah. That's a 50-50 thing to me.
Yeah, because they could go wild. You could get hurt and be like, I don't care. I'm turning up, like or you could be hurt and be like, you know what? This happened. This ain't happened. I ain't letting this slide. I don't care. Like you do this. I don't So yeah, I agree. It's definitely 50-50, like CJ said.
Mhm.
Because that person that's been hurt is coming from a place of experience, and so they're putting up boundaries and guards, not necessarily guards, but yeah, guards, so they don't allow themselves probably to repeat that cycle.
CJ, what's some boundaries you say?
Yeah, like she said, number one is my kid. Can't nobody be my son. Um, number one, not my kid.
Do not mess with Bentley. Period.
Not mess with Ben. Uh,
Hold on, because I was like, hold
Girl,
on.
he was loud. He was like, hey, I was
I
too. I was
was
like,
lost,
oh,
boy. And then-
done.
not
Oh,
kids. Not my
okay,
kid.
got you.
But my number one boundary is access. I don't let in the dating stage. I don't let too much access. Especially if I'm just innocently dating. I'm not giving you access. I'm personally not. I'm not letting you come to my crib. I'm not
dead,
allowing you to be just kicking around my family.
dead.
I'm not giving you all the access to me, to understand like my traumas and everything. It's just like the access. I'm not gonna give you just a lot of access. I'm gonna give you enough. I feel like it's tiers to the boundaries. Like I'm gonna give you enough so we can date, so you can at least get to know me enough. And then if we take it serious, like maybe a little more. But it would be the access of just like my life in general. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's my number one boundaries, and I got a couple other ones. I got a couple other ones like you know, don't be trying to touch all on me and stuff. That's the boundary. Don't do it. Don't touch me. You can give me a little hug or something. You reach for that kiss. Whoa. I don't know. A little too
CJ
early.
ain't smooches and no smooches.
too early. Like, I'm gonna see you. Have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
that's good to hear coming from a male's
yeah,
perspective, though. Like for
yeah,
real.
it's cause there's germs out here and stuff, and that's just too much. You kiss
See,
one,
they said
and
this
especially if you're
bum
dating 3 people at a time, you kiss all three. That's just sick.
nasty.
That's sick.
You asking for a bump bump
And
at
they
that point.
and they probably didn't floss. I'm cool.
I'm done.
He said that.
Man,
I like them
screaming.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sherelle,
especially the house though. Access to the house.
That's a no no.
Absolutely. No,
I ain't
I
going.
will literally tell people, I'm like, baby, I stay in Kentucky. They're like, dang, why she always be at this gas station over here though? Like, I be in Kentucky, I stay in Kentucky.
We got a
Literally, you
comment.
would never
It
know where I stay.
said men want to be the predator and not the prey.
hmm,
Wait, what?
what?
She said men want to be the predator and not the prey. So want to be the one to hunt, and then is that the predator, right?
Yeah, we hunt.
And
We
not the
hunt.
prey, not the one
Normally,
being hunt or
Marco.
being
normally
pursued.
is the prey.
Right.
Right?
Right. Right. I'm just saying the comment. That's the comment.
Okay, I
I
got
think
you.
y'all gotta process it. Y'all ain't processed it.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
Hope said she don't believe in kissing on the first date. So
Okay.
DeMarco, just so you know, because you was over there having a hissy fit about your mama. She said she don't believe kissing on the first date. So you good.
Miss Hope, I'm snitching if you do. If I find out.
For real.
Now I
No,
agree
wait,
with both of y'all boundaries though.
wait. So is men not supposed to be the predators? I don't
No,
like.
I think that she was just making a statement, but I think she was just making that statement. Like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't think it's anything wrong with that. Because I
Okay.
think that's in y'all nature naturally. I think that's in y'all nature, right? That's
We hunters and gatherers. That's what we originally were supposed to do. We provide. So we go out and get what we want. We
Mm.
hunt. You know, if we go out and there's 100 women and 100 men, 85, 90% of those men is gonna shoot. They
And
shot, talk to them, something. Make a a gesture to a woman, anything. While the woman is sitting there trying to look cute, trying to get their drinks bought. And that ain't for everybody. But just trying to cause the woman, look cute, might do a
dang
little.
trying to get their drinks bought. Wait, rewind. We ain't gonna go past that like you ain't just say that.
Yeah, girls
Trying to
do
get
that.
we can buy our own drinks, sir. Excuse me.
Facts. But that ain't the case. But especially if a man,
Dang.
I, women say it all the time. Like, especially if a man come to you, you talking, and they trying to talk to you, get to know you, trying to get your information, blah blah. You ain't, you gonna offer a drink or something. Y'all be doing that. Oh, bro.
No, so listen, y'all. I got a couple comments. So somebody said they don't do nothing for a year. I don't know what that means. Explain that. Do nothing. I don't know what that means. Anyway, somebody else said when the same person who made the comment about the predator said women nowadays are the predator and they shoot their shot first.
Cap.
That's not false though. I've seen it in real life in real time.
Just because you see it don't mean it's accurate.
Somebody else said it's some women who actually want their drinks bought. I mean, and I think that's okay. I don't think that's the bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I've seen negative connotations around that, like, oh, y'all just go to the bar to get y'all. No. I mean, that's not really the case though with our women. I don't think.
Mm-hmm. It's not for all. That's what I'm just saying in a general, stance about it.
Maya, what
It's
you
likely
think?
to happen.
What about getting drinks bought?
Yeah,
I mean, if they gonna buy a drink, they gonna buy a drink. If they don't, they don't. It's not like I'm not going to be the type of person to be like, oh, if I'm at a place and they say, hey, I'm gonna buy you a drink, 9 times out of 10, I'm like, I'm okay because I'm not a drinker. Like I'm
Right.
like I'm okay. But like if they do it, like if they do and I do want something to drink, I'm not about to be like, no, because I can provide myself. Like and I'm like,
Gonna
okay,
let it happen.
thank you. Like they gonna be like,
Hold
dang,
on.
because that could be how they're entering in. Like, oh, okay, what you
Mm,
drinking on? Like, oh, okay, I got a water. Like, whatever the case it is, whatever you drinking on. So I'm not gonna deny. Like, I guess I could buy my own, but if you're going to buy, what's wrong with you buying? It's just like if you open up the door, I can open it
right.
myself, but if you're gonna open it up, I'm gonna just
So
like,
somebody said she said she go outside with no money because she know what to
Hey,
expect.
uh, yeah, hey Marco, I hey, am I lying? I ain't I ain't saying it for no reason. I ain't saying it for no reason. Just because you can buy it yourself, don't mean it ain't gonna get bought. Flat out.
Don't mean it ain't gonna get bought.
You right.
Miss
Exactly.
Miss Hope said don't give up the goodies too fast either.
Of course not.
yeah, for sure.
Don't do that. That's sick.
Mm-mm.
That's sick.
And then somebody else agreed with the comment about the no money, going out without no money, going out empty
Hey,
handed because they know they're gonna get their drinks bought. Somebody said I agree.
exactly.
So let's move on to another question, y'all. Are
Don't
there
try to move us along. We having a good time. Hold on.
no,
No, I'm
we
messing with
are,
you. Go
but
ahead.
we talked about this because this is gonna lead into this question. This question leads into what we talking about. So, are there any red flags or warning signs that people should be aware when navigating in the dating scene?
Absolutely.
Mm. What's some warnings like? What's some warning signs and red flags? What are some what is a big caution sign for you? Like no,
If you say you living with your baby mama and y'all broke up,
Last
red
connection.
flag. Red flag. Stop talking to me.
what if they live at home with
If you have a 1 year old, no, matter of fact, if you have a baby that is, I just seen this comment. I can't even. This comment said red flag number one, sad tooth missing or
Black
plaque,
builder.
My bad.
who
plaque
said
build up, plaque build up in their teeth.
My bad.
Somebody else said going outside with no wallet. Then somebody said men talking about their money. Hey y'all, sound off in these comments. I need to know these red flags. This
I just
woman said sad tooth missing. Dang.
oh Sherelle, what age was you about to say for the baby?
Oh, if your baby is under 1 year old, red flag.
Really?
Go
really.
sit down.
What?
Get out
Why?
my face.
Why?
Cause you still with your baby mom. Anyway, somebody said him asking for a Newport is a red flag. Baby, I ain't messing with nobody that smoke. Who?
That's
Well,
it.
move around.
What was the question?
Somebody said
Oh,
long pinky nail.
what?
The long pinky nail.
Oh, dang. Well, I guess I'm a
That's a
red
pimp.
flag
That's a
then.
pimp. Somebody else said black Air Force Ones. Oh my gosh.
Hey, all valid.
Word. What's
So-
some red flags for you, Maya?
I can't read these comments.
Well, since you asked, so playing. I just playing. No, definitely a red flag for me is if you have children and you like if I'm talking to you and you like I got kids but you complaining down to your baby mama and stuff like that, that's a
Yeah, that's
big red flag. Like if you for me a red flag, and I know this may sound stupid, but I feel like as I done got older, I'm mature from this. But if I see your draws, that's a red flag. Like, don't even
yeah.
talk to me. Like, you can't wear no belt. Like, you can't pull them pants up. That's a red flag for me. Like, be a list. A red. If your teeth, if your breath stink, red flag. Instant red flag. If you got that white stuff in the corner of your mouth, red flag. Instantly, don't talk to me. I would throw up on you.
Eye
Red
boogers.
flag.
Red flag.
Like,
Oh,
I
Why
just
they,
didn't you
can't.
wash your
Like,
face?
Bro, you be having.
like
they just woke up.
Why didn't you wash your face?
Yeah. Like, and then some red flags ain't even all physical. Like, it's not physical. Some red flags be just like the things you say, like your mindset, like mentally, like those be red flags for me. Like, so not everything a red flag is like instantly when I see you, but like those, I mean, they will stand out more if a person not talking, but like mentally, people can say stuff mentally, it'd be a red flag. Like, oh, yeah, I know how to. I know how to kind of like to move with it, because sometimes your flag can be like ombre, like it ain't fully red, it's almost there, but like I don't know, but that's how I feel.
Hey, y'all, they taking off in these comments. I'm getting a lot of one though. The dirty nails is the red flag. Everybody saying dirty nails.
Dirty
Dirty
nails.
nails and dead shoes in your teeth. I don't know what dead shoes is.
Yeah.
The
Mm.
black Air Force Ones.
Somebody somebody said multiple baby mamas, bad mouthing anybody, constantly talking about your ex.
Huh?
Miss Hope said, when you can't see me on the holidays, it's a red flag. That's a big red flag because that means you number two, not the one. You the two. That
Mm.
means I'm getting after Christmas vibes. That
Yep.
means I'm getting the flowers after on sale after Valentine's Day. That's what that means. Big
Right.
fact. I think CJ had to go, but that's okay.
That's
But
true.
they sounding off. Somebody said no edges. Dang.
Mm.
What if she got alopecia?
Th- th- that's the same thing with just waking up.
And it ain't because
Your hair
don't
don't
talk to
grow
me.
with just waking up. It's a wrap. If
Don't
it's
talk
gone,
to
it's
me.
gone.
Don't talk to me until you don't wash your face and brush your teeth.
I'm back.
Mm.
Somebody said a second family.
Mm.
Sister Janelle said when everything is everybody else's fault but yours. No accountability. We too grown for that. Grow up. Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's,
I feel that. I feel
okay.
all of these. Marco, what's some of yours?
Um, you asked me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These comments still coming in. Forgive me. Keep going.
You asked for gas money on the second day of talking, or you saying how can you get me here, or can you buy me lunch today? Don't ask me them type of questions. No, because I won't go buy lunch 2 days ago before I met you. Are you laughing at comments or what you laughing at? We heard. We need y'all to stop commenting for a while.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm dead.
Somebody said wiping your nose, swiping your nose when it's running. What?
What?
That's a red flag. But can you pin these comments, please, so we can see them, please?
They on my feed. I can't even put them on here. I'm so sorry, but I'm reading them as they come in. I'm so sorry. Somebody said one to go out 24/7. Yeah, that's an ick. We too old. Sit down. Go
Yeah,
to the library or something.
to the
Want to be
library.
in somebody club all the time. That's a no. They said how is buying your female lunch a red flag?
Too early.
It's
Stop.
fine. It's not. That's not
It's,
what I said. I didn't say bad problem.
it's
I'm
very
saying
thirsty.
bad lunch. As soon, like instantly, you asking me to buy you lunch. That's a problem to me. Like
That's a,
instantly asking me. That means that I feel like I'm just going to be
yeah.
asked.
You about to be the lunch dude. And her phone, you're gonna be lunch dude.
Eggs.
That's what your phone number gonna be saved as.
Nice.
Miss Hope said she said only coming around when they want sex. Huge red flag. That's a booty call at that point. Somebody else said only wanting to meet in secluded places like someone's home. That mean they hiding you. That you might be a jump off. But yeah, this was some good ones. I mean, it's funny to see. They said invite me over to your house ASAP. Right? Because why can't we be outside in the light with everybody else? That makes
Mhm.
sense. I feel that.
Okay,
But I
okay.
feel you, Marco, asking for money and doing all that.
Maya,
I
like you be asking for money. What's going on?
Oh, excuse me. No,
like,
I
how
don't
was you
ask for
gonna pay that
money.
bill if you didn't meet
I
me?
am
Like,
the one with money. I don't need
okay,
to ask them.
I
period.
know that's right. Maya
Mhm.
said she had several successful businesses.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I don't need to ask nobody for the money,
I know
especially not to take me out to eat.
that's
Mm.
Mama
that's
Pauline said, "Don't have me." Period. Audrey said, "I'm not your ATM." Asking the whole money to the next day. Yeah, I feel like you real ghetto if you do that.
jeez, that's a
That's crazy.
That's a payday loan. They should go.
Payday long. Payday long.
And I think a lot of this is like they like if people have been asked this and this has came to them, the person probably just feel like they can do that. Like I feel like certain people feel like when you talk and they feel like they can get over. So if a person
Mhm.
feel like, oh, I'll probably get something from him, like then you could definitely get over. I have talked to men before that I'm like, oh yeah, I already know what I could get like from the jump.
Mhm.
So I'm already in my list, like check, 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 check. Like all right, I'm about to hit him with this, like So I feel like sometimes it just depends on how that person come off. If person come off and they be like, oh yeah, I know I can get that from them. Like then that's all it's gonna take. They're gonna ask questions. You like, dang, really? They felt like that? Was something that they felt that you gave off that they feel like they can ask you like that.
I feel you on that. I'm gonna read this. We gonna go into that, Mike, because that was good. But I'm gonna read this last comment about the red flag. They said red flag is being on a date and they check the check come and he say his card is locked. Baby, your card, you didn't have no money when you asked me on a date. You didn't have no money when we got here. You playing
That's
game.
big.
Yeah, I'll be done instantly, disgusted. I pay for it and be like, I'm good. I won't even talk the rest of the time. You playing. I feel like you too old to be playing them type of crackhead game. That's a crackhead game. Don't play with me like that.
But what if the car really is locked?
You playing in my face.
So I
I,
get
I can't
that's
talk
why you
about.
bring cash and you should bring bring your wallet too. But you should always bring cash as well, because especially if you went on a date, you just never know what may happen. What's red flags for you, CJ?
That the mouth, bad teeth, bad breath, can't do it. I can't go past it. That's my biggest red flag. Mm-mm.
If you tell me you can't stand your mama or the daddy thing, I can understand. But if you tell me that you just can't stand your mama, your grandma, you can't stand your family, things like that are like big red flags.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
like
Oh, I done had this one not happen to me, but happened to a friend. Somebody said the man needing a ride to the date. Maya, you gonna pick up your date? Be honest, be for
um,
real. Don't let
like for
culture
real.
pressure you. Be for
Oh
real.
no, it definitely ain't. It depends on how we vibing. If I'm talking to you and we got a whole different like, if I'm talking to you and we chilling and the conversation is like cool. If I feel comfortable, like I'm like, all right, let's meet here. And I wouldn't mind picking you up, like that because of the thing is, I feel like certain times some things happen, like what I'm saying, like because there's been times I ain't have a car before, so like who
Mhm.
am I to be like, dang, like because if you do everything right and we vibe and everything, you just have like, oh dang, my car down, or you able to pick me up, then I may do that. But I mean, like if you're already coming into the picture and stuff you saying ain't really lining up with what's going on, and you got this, that going on, then yeah, I'll be leery of it. But it definitely about to depend on how we vibing. Like I don't see nothing personally wrong with that, like at all.
that's also
But
depending on the area
What you
that
say,
you live.
CJ?
I got a question or a
Yeah.
statement. It's a
Okay,
question.
go ahead.
Why is the category of red flags completely different for a man and a woman?
Explain.
Because a lot of the red flags that we see and that women are saying is the car declining, he can't pick you up, doing this on a date, all that stuff like that. Um, a lot of stuff like that. And then for a man, it's just like more of like a appearance thing, like she can't be crazy, but like it's just so much more red flags. Like it's basically it be sounding like women want a man to be the first impression to be perfect, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth impression to be perfect, and then we can start having real life problems and struggles, like our tire went flat right before the date, and it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Speak me out. I just
Yeah.
dropped my tire discount. Like,
Somebody said they're answering your question, CJ. They said because the man is the hunter, the man is supposed to provide, right?
I done seen some of my male friends that purposely said stuff like purposely, like I'm gonna see what they do. I'm gonna make them pay for the tip and see what they do. Like, and I didn't know people that had it and purposely then did that to just see. So, I
I
think it
just
depends on the person.
I feel like you could tell the difference between a man. Like if somebody you've been talking to this person and y'all done been on a date before, and it's maybe the second date or whatever, he forget his card or something like that, or third date, whatever. I might give you a pass, but this the first date and your card locked. No, sir.
Well,
And you
okay,
didn't tell me
that's
that beforehand.
yeah,
No,
that's
sir.
those are like obvious stuff, but like the real life scenarios and stuff that happen, it just be seeming like women is the tough crowd. Like we can't do nothing wrong, and then a woman can just we have to just take it. Like we got to
Mm,
take it,
mm,
and then we get hit with the statement of, well, you the one that wanted to go with me. It's like
mm,
dang now. It's like so the man has no. I feel like me personally. I feel like the man, especially in the dating, has no room for error. His
mm.
the ex better not pop up because the girl. Oh yeah, it's over. You still dealing with her? Like no, she was just crazy. I tried to tell you that. You know,
Yeah.
my tire really went flat, and it's the second date. Um,
Mhm.
I mean, I can understand that type of stuff is understandable, but I think it's just when you could kind of discern the situation, like when it's just an all out leech, or versus somebody just being in a bad situation at a bad time.
Mhm.
Like you can discern the situation, but people want to hear from y'all, DeMarco and CJ. They said they want to hear some red flags from the men.
red,
I mean, I said, man.
my dating. Well, I already said like I don't really get too much into the natural stuff like the looks and everything because obviously I won't talk to them if I think that they wasn't active to me.
Right.
But like my biggest red flag is instantly asking for money or expecting me to do. Like if I go on a first date, yeah, I'm gonna take care of you, do this. But like when you're just not a humanitarian and considerate to be like, oh, I could, I got the bill, and it's the second, third, fourth date. I got, I got the tip, or you know, we could do this, or you suggest something instead of always the man got to do this, the man got to be perfect. That's a very much red flag to me because then it's like that's gonna give me the impression that I'm just taking care of a girl instead of
Mm-hmm.
being, the person for me. Like, and I mean, stuff might happen, especially if I lead off of money and she expect it, and then a deal don't go through, or I lose a job, or the contract I got fail, and I'm down bad for a couple months till I get back up. She gonna look like, nah, it's raps. Like I know you. It's not more so providing. It's just more so being, in my sense, a charity case. Providing is more so like the stability, the emotional support. Being a man besides like financially stuff. Like, because why does financial stuff matter if we just innocently dating? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's first of all, it's my business. I'm not going to let you know how much I make, and you judge me by the place I take you or something. I mean, you agree to it. Like that's just a big red flag to me. Like that's just not dating to me. It's just I'm spending my money on. This is not an. This is a debt, a bad debt. I just spent $90 on this date. I don't even like this woman,
Mm,
and then she ordered some lobster and some wine, and I
mm.
inconsiderate. I'm cool.
Running the checkup. I feel you on that.
That's inconsiderate.
CJ, you got a question. Somebody said, how long do you date a woman before she's certified crazy? I don't know what that means, but
Yeah, what that mean? How long do I date a woman before she's certified crazy?
that's what she said. And somebody else said, men in my generation make their social seem like they get into the bag. Um,
I
your mom,
mean, I personally, especially when you go to social media is a false reality. So of course we're
fat.
gonna the best pictures that we have in our gallery in the best outfit. So if you took it as just because he wore some Prada shoes and a suit that he got the bag, that's your fault. It's your
Fat.
fault. Because that might be my only pair of designer shoes. It just looked nice. I want to post a picture.
And you can rent shoes now. I don't know if y'all know. Y'all can actually rent
Yeah,
clothes.
got it on Nike.com.
So somebody said, so when a man does ask for money or asks you to pay for something, then I don't mind. Um,
Why we gotta ask though?
I don't know. But that same person did make a comment and said that I can't find it. They mentioned something like, "Oh, we can go on a date. We can go date for date." Though in my book, like if you pay for the date, um, the second date is my turn, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know. Mm. I feel what you were saying, so though, CJ. You said you hit on a lot of good stuff. Some stuff I feel like is generational too. So I
Mm,
feel like some stuff the younger generation has adapted to because of social media, and like you said, social media creates a false reality.
definitely does.
And then
For
people,
sure.
especially the young women, they feel like men should just pick up the tab on everything because of what they see, like their peers bragging about. Oh, he paid for everything, or he did this, he did that, and that's not everybody's story. But your mom said she has taught you well.
Thanks, Mom.
I would say, I would say a red flag is being held to an expectation that you can't meet your own self. I
Right.
That
don't
is
think that you, if
That's
you're going to hold me to a certain expectation that you can't commit to yourself, if you want a $500,000 home and you can't afford it your own self, don't don't come for me. Don't.
and piggyback off DeMarco. Even if you can't afford the $500,000 house, and I can, you better provide everything else. You better,
Exactly.
you better, you better check the list. Your checklist better be crazy.
Something.
Because now it's the role of I'm providing. I mean, I'm not about to let you just sit at home or sit in my crib that I pay for and look you.
Right.
Oh, you gotta go.
all right, y'all. We got a little shift in our comments. So somebody said, "Would you have a first date with your woman or your man at church?"
No, I would. Come hear me sing on the praise team.
Amen.
Hold
Amen.
on, wait. We got another. Oh, I think Maya, you kind of touched on this. You did touch on this. You said somebody said a red flag is an insecure man. That's huge because an insecure man is a jealous man. And I feel like sometimes, most of the time, 95% of the time, insecure men most likely gonna put their hands on you.
Yeah. And so social media to me created insecure men because now everybody just compared to each other.
Fact.
For sure.
But
Women too.
insecure men,
Mm.
it's yeah, it's been that way for a minute. But somebody said most definitely I would love for a first date to be at church. What you doing, Maya? First date at church?
I would have. I would have a first date at church. I would. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
My
CJ.
can't sit with them.
You said what?
You can't sit with them. You got to be on duty.
That's fine. We ain't gotta sit together. You could come to church. You can sit in that back row. I got you.
I
I,
know
Bathroom
that
is
you need a
right there.
fan. You need an envelope.
Bathroom is
I'm
right there.
done.
Tissue. I
Yeah.
got you. I'm right here if you need me. We right here.
Somebody,
We here. We
Ashley
here.
said she would. What about you, CJ? What we doing?
I would. I definitely would. I want man. Come worship. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with going to church. I don't see a problem at all with that.
That's a first date though. First
Oh yeah.
date.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like
I mean,
I personally don't.
most likely after we go.
Oh, this is a good one, y'all. Dang. Somebody said another red flag when a man can't support my vision, but wants me to push his.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Big red flag. Because why you got to be the biggest? Why can't we be? You feel me? Here, somebody said a man that is prideful is a red flag. Hugh, yep,
I
yep.
feel like that red flag when can't push purpose support. I feel like, especially I'm the youngest on this call, so
I mean,
my
what you trying to say?
y'all old.
Dang.
Uh, but but a lot of women, girls in my generation, uh, they find their purpose later than other generations have. Like at my age, women are kind of just starting to figure out what do they want to even do in life. And I'll be at the point like I've been knowing what I want to do since I was 16, or you know what I'm saying, or already acting in it, or blah blah blah. But um, so it'd be kind of hard to you know push a woman to something they don't know. So I trying to navigate how to push or push them to find their purpose. It's kind of hard to you know do that. I guess
Mm-hmm.
in my sense. But yeah,
I think too, speaking to that, CJ, I agree with you. A lot of like your generation, like still finding themselves
hmm
and don't really know who they are as a person. So they may want to, yeah, I agree with you. Somebody else said a red flag is a man that doesn't respect his mom.
Mm-hmm.
facts.
And somebody
Um,
else said when a man cannot be can't be teachable, like can't be taught. I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, this has been a good conversation though, y'all.
for real. For real.
CJ told us, hey, CJ tried to tell us he was only gonna give us a hot 10 minutes. He didn't give us a whole hour. We appreciate
Hey,
you, CJ.
got
This
yeah.
was
interesting
this was the last minute type of change, so we definitely appreciate it.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Coming on the air. So what before we leave, CJ, since you won't here since Maya left us real quick, go ahead and what is some advice you would give someone while dating?
Advice. Um,
What's what's some tips
Since
that
we
you
older than you, I mean, go ahead and teach the old folks.
I would say the biggest advice for me is just stop creating and having unrealistic expectations for the person you're dating early, because that's just not fair. Because they're most likely not going to meet them, and then you're gonna just be dating for 6 years.
mm-hmm.
And
Dang, that's sad. That just sounds miserable. 6 years? That's miserable. I ain't got
that
6 years away.
facts.
Okay, so from different age group then Sherrill, since you came from him being young, what
No, his is good. Leave me alone, Marco.
no,
Jesus.
no. What is some advice that was from a male's perspective? So from a woman's perspective, Sherrill, what is some advice that you would give someone in dating?
Be
Whether it's
you and
huh?
keep your options open.
You said what and keep your options open?
I said be you and keep your options open. Mama Hope said don't let lust cloud your judgment. That's good.
Facts.
That is so good.
But
Because
it's
that's so important.
ask that though. Is it okay to look at?
I don't know
Is it
what happened
is
there.
it okay to look at features of a woman, like the
I
backside of?
mean, I mean, y'all, I feel like you not blind. I mean, I feel like it's okay, but I feel like you can't let it drive you. You
Yeah.
can't let it be your driving force, and you can't let it lead you like, you know, where it can lead you. I mean, you're not blind. I mean, I feel like it's okay to look
Okay.
because I feel like men, women look for sure.
For
We
sure.
see stuff. Gray sweatpants. We see stuff.
You-
So we, but you can't let it take you. You can't let it take you there.
Hey,
I'm being for real.
I can't wait to edit that.
Right. She said it's okay. Why would you just want something you don't want? Right. Like why? Like,
just making sure. Because I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. But just
okay, there she go. Maya back.
Hey,
Maya,
I'm like, hold on, I'm here. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, what happened?
somebody
I-
said
I don't
a
know.
red flag is gray sweatpants. I'm done. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't agree with that. You feel like Maya, you feel like gray sweatpants is a red flag?
Gray sweatpants. What's wrong with gray sweatpants?
Okay, nothing.
I don't think so.
Nothing.
You talk about nothing, nothing.
Nothing. We were just wrapping it up though. We was giving just some advice for people who are dating or plan to date. I don't remember the question out of the way. Marco, you're gonna have to go back to the question what you asked us.
The question was, what advice would you give people in dating or first time dating? What advice would you give?
First time people who dating for the first time, I would definitely for advice for people who don't have kids, enjoy the moment, but still be cautious. Definitely take your time, as well as people with children. But I feel like when you have children, because you have that little one or whatever have you, you have to be more guarded, just a little bit more guarded when you have children. But just all in general, take your time, have fun. You don't have to commit to everyone. Like, it's a learning game. Enjoy, have fun, and be yourself for real.
What did I say, Marco? Be yourself. We got some people giving advice on here. They said, don't start a vibe you know you can't or have any intentions on maintaining. Facts. Please don't. Don't have people out here like old chick on thin line between love and hate because you done start a vibe you can't finish. Somebody said super duper tight sweatpants is a red flag. Yeah, your pants can be tighter than mine, but some never mind. Yeah. Somebody said bell bottoms on the man. That's the style. I guess they bringing it back in. Y'all wearing bell bottoms, Marco and CJ?
It is a step. They bringing
Somebody
it.
said t-shirt with no bra is a red flag. Lord, Marco. Bro, get me out of here.
I think it's about that
That's bad.
CJ, you sick, bro.
Like, what you got going?
They try to still ask questions. Women who don't embrace their natural, how y'all feel about that? Do
Natural talk
y'all
about
care?
hair, makeup, what?
Yeah. Somebody
Oh, okay,
said
okay.
women who don't embrace their natural, how do y'all feel about that? I don't feel no ways. How y'all feel?
Embrace
Women
you. Be
you
authentically
said
you.
women want to embrace their natural.
Who don't? But I think some, I don't know.
Is it the
Because I
fact
be
that they
looking,
don't embrace it or they don't wear it? Because I feel like that's a different thing. Like, if you don't, like, if you just don't like your hair, you don't like your natural face or whatever have you, then that's something that you got to deal with it within yourself because you don't like that. But
and
if
you
it's
probably
something
shouldn't date
that you,
nobody until you do.
yeah, like, but if you just, because I feel like for my case, like, I wear makeup, I wear wigs, like, I get my hair done, but I have hair. Like, I just choose to not wear. It's a choice for me. But with that on or with that off, regardless of whatever my natural state, I still confident in myself. So I've I've talked to people who said, like, man, I like you better with your regular hair, like with your regular makeup. I mean, but just natural makeup on. I mean, no natural face or whatever. And I just like, okay, like, yeah, it's noted in the back of my head, but am I gonna do that constantly? Like, no, I'm not, because it's just something I like.
I think, and I like that perspective, Maya. But I do think if you want to dating somebody, they should see, and I know you do. This ain't directed towards you, but they should see your natural side.
Mm-hmm.
You like having all that on all the time is crazy. How you gonna wake up like that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
cause I be seeing these celebrities and they natural, and I be like, Lord have mercy. I ain't gonna say who I want to say,
Don't do
but
it.
I can't.
Do it.
The people might try to cancel the show, so I can't say it. But I see them and I'm like, they be fried without makeup. They need it. But anyway, somebody said, how y'all feel about women with BBLs? Y'all like
Listen,
them big old bubble booties?
No,
BB, no,
no.
no, no BB.
Marco, you look like you lying for the camera right now. He like,
Let
no, no. You look like you want to say yes.
He probably like this
Okay.
with his belly.
let's
Right.
get a part. Let's get a part. This gonna need to be a part two.
It's gonna have to be. Marco,
You like
you telling the truth. You like women with BB. It's okay if you do.
no, no
You
BBL.
lying. It's okay.
No, that's
It's all
fake.
right.
Keep them coming. Keep me in business.
Okay. I don't know. For
You
me,
get
it just I don't know. Never mind.
it.
I got natural yams. I don't know that, but so
Not just like
what you say, CJ?
go crazy. I'm stupid.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, these comments are hilarious. Hey, y'all showed out tonight for real. In these
Yeah,
comments kept me rolling.
you having a ball over there. You
I
can see.
am. You gonna have to go back and read them. You gonna have to go back and read them.
All right, so
They
we so
said somebody said y'all should have more celebrities like CJ and Maya on the show. We should, but
Period.
DeMarco don't want nobody on the
Yes.
show, y'all. So
Uh, It's okay. You can contact our agent for me and CJ. You
Yeah,
can contact our agent. We got
right.
you.
gotcha.
That's fact.
And we gonna have CJ back because we want to talk about finances going into the new year. So we definitely gonna have you back on and talk to the people about the money and getting their credit and their money in order for sure. Because as a Black community, we need that type of information, that type of knowledge. So, but Maya, we're gonna have you back on too when we talk about businesses and all that good stuff and highlight your business. So, but we definitely gonna have y'all back, and we got to have a part two to this dating because it's obviously not over. It's so much to be said.
Hmm.
Y'all got anything upcoming that y'all need to shout out or need to say? Maya, I
well,
know you do. Tell the people a little bit about what you do.
hold on. They
So
both
okay,
got
my bad.
right.
What'd you say?
This that takeover spirit she got. Y'all
What I do?
like
I'm moving along. I'm moving along because it's time to move along.
question. So both of y'all got business. CJ and Maya,
You
y'all
just
both got
wanted to
business.
say that you so shady. Anyway,
Can y'all tell the people? Go ahead and talk about y'all business. Let's tell the people what y'all do. Y'all both got stuff going on. Let's talk to them. Let them know. Maya, ladies first.
CJ like. Yes, well my name is Maya. My business is called Deep Within Beauty. It's basically Deep Within Beauty spa, makeup. So I offer makeup services, I offer waxing, facials, I offer lymphatic massages where I specialize in. So all the ladies who may be getting BBLs, tummy tucks, lipo, you know where to come. I travel and yeah, so that's what I do. You can look me up Deep Within Beauty. I have a cosmetics as well, so it's lip gloss, highlighters, all that makeup is good stuff. So if you find Deep Within Beauty, you'll see my logo, and you can get all the good stuff and contact me there.
so do you have a website, Maya?
I currently am working on my website at the moment. So the website I do not have, but you can contact me through like Facebook or Instagram, like that.
Cool, cool beans. CJ,
Huh?
what you got going on over there?
Um, I'm gonna have more for you by the next show. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I'll have more for you. Um, but what I am gonna promote is I got a big project coming up for a business that'll really give people some financial literacy, financial organization. Uh,
Okay.
so just stay tuned for it because it's the more organized you are and what you actually the money you actually see and how it flow, telling you you're gonna make more money. So just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have more for y'all with the name and everything, blah 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 blah. So just stay tuned.
But they
Facts.
can
We're gonna have you back for sure.
find you on Facebook and Instagram, right?
Find me on you can find me on Instagram, social media. Just look up CJ Henderson on Facebook, Instagram. Just look up CJ Henderson. I don't know what my Instagram name is. Um, yeah, if y'all ask them for me. I'll send them my number. Yeah, so they can send it to y'all.
All
Cool
right.
beans. Marco, what you got coming up? You singing anywhere?
No, I ain't got nothing come up. It's the end of the year, and I'm just, relaxing and chillaxing. The rest of the year is scratched off.
Oh, okay. See, Marco, did you hear CJ say organization? Oh, okay. Um, but so I don't have anything coming up right now, but I'm gonna have an announcement for y'all. Hopefully, now we gonna have an announcement. I'm geeked about next year, y'all. Next year gonna be so lit for Let's Talk Thursdays. Oh, next week we are going live in the same location, so we'll release the location next week. Next week we'll release the location. So, yep,
I'll be
we
real
still gonna
shady.
be live.
She's gonna be real shady next week because she's gonna be right there next to me.
Yep. Andy. Yeah. But now we appreciate y'all, both of y'all coming on, and we appreciate everybody who jumped on, commented, interacted with us, engaged. We appreciate it. Mama Hope, as always, thank you. Who else was on here? One of our Fee, Elizabeth. We appreciate y'all. Audrey, Cornell was the one giving us a lot of those comments. I didn't want to say the name because I wanted y'all to just answer without knowing who it was. But now that I done told y'all got to go back and think at some of the comments that we was getting.
Okay.
Yeah, to see which ones was hers. But yeah, so thank you, Cornelia, for jumping on and talking with us. But we'll see y'all next week, y'all. Y'all be easy.